Hose with feelings.
Hose with feelings.
Hose with feelings.
Hose with feelings. With Carolina Teresa
and Melissa Rich. Okay.
So that's just so you know what kind of messy bitches we are.
Yeah,
oh my God,
welcome to the
love
pod.
it.
That's the vibe. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for having me. I feel so cool right now.
Okay, I see this
You are so cool.
cat eye nail polish.
Yeah.
Yep, just got them yesterday.
We were just talking
They
about
look
that.
amazing.
Thank you so. I'm a little wary about the yellow, but I like the rest of it.
I love them.
Yeah, no, I like the yellow.
Thank you
I
so
have
much.
some cat eyes at home. You know, I'm a nail artist. It's my new passion.
I
Look at
know.
those
We were just
nails.
I was
talking about it. We were
admiring
talking about it.
those. I might be, wanting
She said
some
we already
of
talked
those.
about it. Move on.
We did. We talked about it.
I could talk about nails for like a very
Me
long
too.
time.
I
I
know.
love nails.
Honestly, it's kind of a nail podcast if we're honest.
Oh my God.
Okay,
I
for
do
the
love a nail.
audience or anyone who has not watched Dead Hot
On
on
Tubi.
Tubi, which to be clear, like we're now full Tubi girls.
I'm
We
obsessed
are.
with Tubi.
We
I
love
just watched-
They are
Tubi.
the future.
They
They're
are the
incredible.
future.
I
I
think
just
so,
watched
too.
another show. I can't remember what it was called. It might be like Boarded.
Borders.
It's about Borders,
So good.
about the kids that go to the boarding school. It was
The
so
taste
good.
of it.
watch
I know.
that.
I
Yeah,
love that.
Well, I
watching
went to
Dead
the Big
Hot led
Mood.
me to that.
Big Mood. I'm
is
so excited for. You got to
fucking
see
good.
some, right?
I did. I watched
Oh
the
my
first two
God.
episodes at the
I
premiere.
missed
Is it like
It
as good
was-
as it looks?
Unbelievable.
Oh my God. I'm so excited.
Nicola is the actress of our time. She
I'm
is
obsessed
so
with her.
funny.
I know. I can't wait for Bridgerton also.
Like
Oh
your
my
show,
God. I'm gonna
your show
cry.
does this as well. I know we were watching some of that. We weren't supposed to tell. We saw this.
Melissa.
What? Nothing. No, we didn't watch it.
We'll tell you
Okay.
after the pod.
It was
ready.
as your show does, blending like dark and hilarious comedy so perfectly.
Oh my
Tubi has
God.
such amazing
Tubi.
taste.
What are they doing?
We love Tubi. Shout out to Tubi.
Tubi forever. I'm obsessed with Tubi.
I know.
Like even before we found out Dead Hot was going to be on Tubi, I'd been watching Tubi, And then
Amazing.
finding out that it was going to be Tubi meant to be.
You
That was
hesitated on that
good.
one. You were like, I don't know if I can do it.
A couple times,
You're a
yeah.
fucking writer. Okay, so Charlotte Coben is the creator, writer, executive
Yeah.
producer, right?
Word.
On Dead Hot
Yeah.
on Tubi now. Watch it. We hosted the event, the
Yeah,
premiere.
the
We
premiere.
had
Oh
the
my
most
God, you
fun
guys
ever.
killed
It was a
it.
murder
You
mystery
killed
party.
someone that night.
I did. I
Literally
ended
a
up being the
killer.
murderer. And I
Yes.
loved it. They asked who
The
wants
killer.
to be the murderer. I was like, me. I want to be the murderer.
Oh my! I did not see it coming. I was completely shocked.
Good.
I was stunned. It was
Good.
so good.
Really,
yeah.
because I thought she gave away some really obvious hints.
Well, I thought I was
it
supposed
was
to give away some
really
hints.
no. We made it
said-
so we were leaving little breadcrumbs, and then she read a clue. It's like the host is a Virgo, which like if anybody listened to the podcast, they would already know. We talk about it constantly, but then
You guys
she's
are
like,
double Virgos.
"I'm a Virgo." Like looks into the crowd, and I was like,
That was literally
Reverse
the
psychology.
only clue. That was the only clue that I gave.
"I
It
thought there
was.
was another
Nope,
really
that
obvious
was
one
it.
too."
It was the
Okay,
only one, and the reason
All
why
right.
I gave it was because like I haven't given any clues.
we had literally already said we were Virgos twice, but that's okay. The crowd did figure it out, but it was in a fun way. I think it
It
would have
was.
been,
I
you
was
know,
still totally shocked.
yeah. There was
Yeah.
a gay demon in the
A
crowd.
gay demon in the crowd who
So many gay
clocked
demons.
me.
Cute.
He cocked me so good because we were up on stage and he just
Mm-hmm.
like I don't know why, but for some reason in the crowd he locked eyes with me and he goes,
Oh my
and I go,
God.
I went,
Oh my God.
It was a really fun crowd.
mhm.
It was.
It was
oh my
really
gosh.
That's a cool
gosh.
influencer.
I know. I
Many
didn't even
cool
realize till I
influencers.
got home and saw like stuff online that there were all those people there.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
TikTok.
The Secret Service was there.
I know.
Mhm. It was pretty exciting.
I didn't see them.
Dang.
That, you're not supposed to see them. That's their job.
Oh.
Okay, now I get why.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Mhm.
I'm just used to them.
Oh yeah,
Follow me
yeah. They
everywhere.
were there for you. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we hosted this event for not an event. We hosted this like comedy show for Hillary and Chelsea Clinton, and we did see
Shut
the
the-
Secret Service then.
Yeah.
They walked right by us in the kitchens at Caroline's
And then we were
Comedy
like,
Club, and we were
Oh
literally
my
like,
God.
Oh my God. And then all of a sudden it was Hillary and Chelsea. And we, you know, I had the instinct to hug her. So it was like good that they were there to.
Oh my
You
God.
know,
Do you
it's
like
not
you
me.
hugged them? You literally
What?
hugged them.
I think
Uh-huh.
we did hug them.
Yeah.
But like they
You
had,
did, I did it.
they have to
Incredible.
initiate the hug. I mean, I was definitely like, oh my God, like, mama.
Yeah.
You know?
Mama.
Oh my
And
God.
yeah, we talked about our nails. We had a good time with
Huge.
them.
Yeah.
Oh my, did Hillary have nails?
No, no, she did not. That would be so fucking
That would
funny
could've
if
won
we
if she
met
had
Hillary
nails,
Clinton
you
and she
know?
had like a cunty set of claws. That
She
would be
probably
so
has
funny.
like, what is that, an overlay on your nails?
It's the super
She might
hard
have an
gel.
overlay.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
overlay. She probably has
They're
the
But it would
short
be
overlay.
right
like
now.
nude. It wouldn't be, I
Yeah.
don't think she would do something
Honestly,
too
I'm
fun.
due for a nude. There's nothing like a nude.
It's
There
kind
is
of
I never wanted to
nice,
do
wasn't
it.
That's
it?
really good.
That's really
Oh my
fun.
God, thank you. I was
Really
just like, I
fun.
want sparkly and colorful. And then they're like, here's sparkly, colorful.
And
Yeah.
I mean, you're showing off a pretty cute ring
Oh my
right
God,
now.
stop.
I know.
I forgot about it. Oh my
yeah,
God, I'm so bad.
Wow.
that's a really
Yeah.
good one.
Oh my,
Did you
it was
pick
my
that or did he-
grandma's.
Oh my God, it was
Oh,
your
It was my
I
grandma's.
love
Yeah,
that.
she
Grandma.
killed it. She like, fought my grandpa for it. She's like, I want the nice one. And it was
Hell
all for me.
yeah.
I know.
Hell
I
yeah.
love it. I love
So
it
he
so
went
much.
to your grandma and asked for it? Or your
No,
dad?
she's in the grave. She went to the daughter of. No, she went to my mom and asked. And by she, I mean he, my fiance.
Yeah.
Of
went and
course,
asked.
of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
We
So
loved
he
him.
asked. Yeah. Oh
Tall,
my God, he's so
tall,
great.
sweet.
Tall, we love a
He's
tall.
an
And you're
absolute
tall.
angel. I am a
You're
tall.
tall.
How
I'm
tall
a
are
tall.
you?
I'm 5'11" and a half. We
My
say 6
sister's
feet.
5'11".
It's a good height.
You're
I'm into
6
it.
feet
I'm
tall.
like kind of 6
That's
feet tall, but like not
incredible.
quite. So I don't want to fully.
No, you
lie,
can say
but-
that. I say I'm 5'3" all the
Okay.
time.
How tall are you?
And that's the
5'3",
same.
yeah, 5'3".
She's like 5'2".
Like, whatever.
She might
You
even
give me
be
5'4".
So is she, though.
I am 5'4".
You guys
She's 5'2".
don't like come off that way. I thought you were way
Really?
taller.
Yeah, I read tall.
We have a tall aura.
Energy.
You do.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
absolutely do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so he went to your grandma, or who?
No,
the
your
daughter.
mom.
He
Her
went
mom.
to, well, he was going to ask my parents, and I was
Right.
like, let me just like prime them. So I was like, hey, just so you know, like if Taylor comes to you and is like, asks you about something, like I'm on the same page. That's all I'm going to say. Mom's like, oh my God, like he's going to propose. And I'm like, no, Mom, we're not saying that part out loud. Like we're acting like this isn't happening. You
Knock,
know?
knock, to.
Exactly. So then he went and talked to them, and then my mom had already gotten the ring cleaned in like the 2 days before I talked to her. And then
Organized.
I know, and they gave it to him. Then he gave it back to me. And now we're here. We're
And
getting
then he gave it
married.
back.
Yeah, we got engaged. Good
When are
stuff.
you getting
I
married?
love it.
June 14th, 2025.
Okay, I thought you meant like
Excellent.
this
Oh my
June.
God,
I was
we're
like,
like,
I like
wow,
literally
we need to
wish,
get you to the
though.
church.
I know.
Okay, cute.
I'm so
Where?
excited. In
Is it a
Asbury
church?
Park, New Jersey.
I
No, we're
love
not doing
New
a church.
Jersey.
That's
I'm
crazy. I
obsessed.
just
Just
went
went
to
to
a
a wedding in
wedding in
Asbury Park.
Where was
Asbury
it?
Park, New Jersey, in that hotel.
The Asbury?
The Asbury.
That's the one.
That's the
That's
one.
the one.
Yes.
Oh my
God.
Come through. It's gonna be so much fun.
And I
Oh my
stayed
God,
there
don't
too.
tempt
I
us.
stayed in the hotel.
How was that?
It was
I hear
beautiful.
mixed things on
really?
that part.
It's
Yeah.
nice. It's like it's boutique-y.
Okay.
It's like
How
a
is that?
boutique
Just like
hotel. It's cute.
code for like tiny rooms, right?
It is a small
yeah.
room. It's a small room, but it's a cute room.
Okay. I'm into cute. You know,
Yeah, it
I'm
was
so
really
excited.
nice.
Oh
My
God.
two friends, they got married, Jen and Melissa. Shout out to them.
Go,
Newlyweds.
go, go.
And it was very beautiful. Very
I love
gorgeous.
it. And like hoping that it's nice weather out, but we'll see.
It will. It's
Yeah,
June.
June.
I know,
It'll be
but they said like
great.
last year, June's like always the safe month, but there was like wildfires and shit. So like the
Oh.
fires
In New
kinda calmed
Jersey?
down. I don't remember. They were like across the country and they like flew over
I
here.
remember that
you
day.
know, when the sky
I
was,
lost my
like-
When the
voice.
sky- why?
Well, it was a crazy day because you remember, like everything was orange, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't think I would be affected by it. I have a very strong system.
Nice.
I first went to Dante in the West Village and had
So good.
midday
Martinis.
martinis, like $6 $10 martinis with my friend Marissa Meltzer. Hey, babe.
Well done.
And it was great. Then this is during Scandal era-ish.
Huge.
So
huge,
it was the finale of Vanderpump, and my friend Zach was in town. He got us tickets to go to the watch party with all the cast members. So I'm wasted in this orange ass atmosphere. Go there. I'm like
And this is when you met
talking to
Jax.
Jax Taylor for 20 minutes. I got all of this tea about like him coming back and about the Valley before it came out. Like
Oh my
shit he should not have been telling me.
God.
Brock, mid-Brock Fowler Leisure Center, doing business.
Mhm.
Sheena, I'm
Incredible.
talking to Sheena about, being like the soldier we need, whatever.
Oh my God.
So kooky. I have more martinis.
Yes.
We leave
yes,
this
yes,
event. Troy McKeedy, who we've had on the
Mhm.
podcast, I'm there with him and his friend from our friend Zach from Texas. And we walk out of this thing in Times Square wasted and we get into a bike taxi. And
Damn, you were
I was wasted, yeah. And we're like blasting Madonna. And
Oh
all of a
my
sudden I
God.
realize my voice is gone because I'm like, I can't talk. And all I'm trying to tell them is this is gonna be really expensive. Like this is gonna be so much money.
Like $47 a minute.
Yeah, literally. So I'm like telling them that. And I think the message is received because they're like, yeah, it's good. It's good. And I'm like, okay. And we get there and it's literally like $300. It was so much money, like without tip.
Oh
and
my
I was like, I literally
God.
tried to tell you this. And they're like, why didn't you say anything? I'm like,
That's like all I've been saying.
like my voice is gone
That's
from the
insane.
fucking wildfires in
Dang.
Canada. Or
Was it
whatever.
like hot?
It was Canada. I think it was Canada.
It was definitely
That's what
Canada.
it was. It was Canada.
Well, I don't think that'll
Yeah.
happen again
It
in
can.
June.
I mean,
Who knows though? Like there's
That's true, I
earthquakes the other
guess.
day.
Was that even June? Maybe it was June. I don't know.
I know.
But regardless, that was a crazy ass day.
I know. I hope it's a little
So
less crazy.
you grew up in New Jersey, right?
I did. I'm a Jersey girl.
I love
yeah.
that.
I love New Jersey. I'm a
Yeah.
big fan. Yeah. What about
Hell
you
yeah.
guys? Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Metro Detroit.
And I'm from Queens.
Awesome. Oh yeah. That's right.
Yeah, one of the clues, one of the murderer clues.
Yeah.
I love
that's
that. Wait,
right.
are you the oldest?
I'm the eldest of 4. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I know.
Four.
I know.
Girls and boys?
Yep. 2
And they,
girls and 2 boys. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
excellent. So there
killing
was
it.
no arguing of who got the ring.
Oh yeah,
You
no,
are
and
the
like
heiress,
they weren't
yeah.
even alive when she died, so she only
So
knew me.
sucks
I
for
know.
you.
I was like,
Yeah.
literally, go fuck yourself. It's
Absolutely.
mine.
Yeah.
You're
Good,
the
good.
heiress. I love that. I just love the
Thank you
heiress.
so
I
much.
actually am now
Yeah.
going to start identifying as heiress.
I love
As
that.
You
I'm
are
the
also
oldest
the
as well.
heiress.
Exactly.
And I'm also an Aries.
Aries?
I know
Are
you guys like, I'm
you?
an
Wait,
Aries.
did you
Yeah,
have
it
a
was your
birthday? Oh my god, at the
birthday.
Yeah,
show.
birthday at
I
the
was turning
show.
30
Okay.
that day. Big
That's
day.
crazy.
I know,
How
it
do
was
you
all
feel about
so-
that?
Honestly, like it keeps getting better and better. Like 28 was the best, then 29 was better, and I'm like 30. Just keep doing that.
So you
please,
had
Yeah.
no 30 anxiety?
Mm,
I had 30 anxiety.
I did too.
honestly, like the big thing was like
Which
I
is
hope the
crazy
show
because I
comes
still
out
look
before that.
26.
Honestly, I thought you guys were like 20, so I
Thank
can't.
you.
Yeah.
We are.
You guys are so hot. I can't. But
Thanks.
no, I wasn't. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
I literally freaked out. I rented a warehouse
Yeah,
and like
crazy.
threw a rave. It was like so
She did.
insane. I like
She
was
did.
really
She
losing
threw
it.
a rave.
Oh
It was
my
so
literally
funny.
rented a
And there
warehouse.
That's the
was,
way to
I mean,
do
can
it.
we can bleep what was in the Jello shots?
What was in the Jello shots? Oh my god, I want to go to that rave.
It was really fun.
That's so fun.
like that's you can turn having a panic attack into a good party if you do it
Absolutely.
right.
They feel the best. you
Yeah,
know,
I was it like an unhinged decision. Yes, very much.
I love that.
I spent a lot of money.
You
It
know, now
was-
that you talk about when you talk about it now, I'm like, I guess it was that crazy. But at the time, I was like, what
I
a
thought it seemed
wonderful
reasonable.
idea.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna steal that for the wedding. It's
Oh my God,
genius,
yeah,
you
do it.
know?
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
It was crazy.
That's so fun. Where was
okay.
this?
You know what? Not far from here in
Of
Bushwick. And I
course.
almost
There's like-
want
it's
to
like-
say I rented it on like Pier Space or something. You know, they'd thrown a lot of boiler room parties and they canceled every one of them because the cops were onto it. Every other party that weekend. I don't know why they didn't cancel
So
mine.
rude.
And they told me they were like, we canceled all of our other events.
So everyone
the cops
could go
are
to
onto it.
yours.
So the whole time I was like prepared for it to get shut down by the cops.
But
That's
it
so
didn't.
stressful.
It went
didn't.
on all night.
Yeah.
And I remember that's when I was hooking up with Malik.
Oh my god.
And then I had those lights in my hair. That was a good time.
Yeah.
You must look so good.
Yeah,
oh
it
my
was
gosh.
fun.
How many people were there?
A lot
A
of
lot.
people.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
It
people.
was crazy.
Oh my god.
Because
I
people
kinda
were
wanna
walking
do
by
that.
and they came in.
That's
Yeah,
a
it was
fun
crazy.
way to turn the anxiety into like a good time. But
Yeah.
I truly was just like, I don't know why, because now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, it's fine. It wasn't a big deal, but
Yeah.
society, man.
Society.
Yeah,
so-
Society makes you feel like once you turn
Society-
30,
Don't
it's
get me
over.
started.
No.
I know.
And I believed it. I did.
I know. I like
No.
still kind of believe it a bit. I have like a really hot young Gen Z sister, and like she just keeps me hyper aware of me not being.
Oh,
Right.
they love. They love.
They
I've got a
love to make you
niece.
feel
I
old,
know.
don't they?
I've got a niece.
They
She's
do.
16. How do you think I feel?
It's tough stuff.
16.
It's really
16's
tough.
like born yesterday.
And
It's
they
crazy.
Literally.
born
Born in the
yesterday, but they
2000s.
think they're so cool. Don't even get me started.
I
Is
know.
that Gen the other one?
Maybe it's Gen X or Gen.
Yeah.
Gen X is not.
old
That's
people.
It's one of the letters. Yeah.
Gen X is old people.
That's why
I'm gonna
like
be an old person soon too.
And-
So
I
like,
know. We'll all be
Gen
old people if we're
Z.
lucky, you know.
you know what
Right.
I mean?
Right. Well, that's a really good turning 30 because you have a solid accomplishment
Yeah, that's
on
true.
that day.
Honestly,
There's
yeah, that
nothing
was the-
better.
That helped a
You're
lot.
like, I'm turning 30.
We were
at
just
the premiere
talking-
for my TV
My
show.
goddamn
my
TV
God.
show.
I was like, this makes it a
That's
little
so
better for sure.
perfect.
I know. I couldn't. They were gonna move it to the 29th, the premiere, and then they found out that the Beyonce album was coming out that day. And for some reason, you know, there could be competition between myself and Beyonce.
Of course,
So
naturally.
they moved it up a day. So I was officially 29 when it came out, which
That's
is great. Yeah. It was
perfect.
good stuff.
I love that.
I know. And now I'm just like, I've peaked, and it'll just be
No,
like,
you haven't.
I don't know,
No.
guys.
I feel like
don't
now
know.
you're like, I did it. I can do it
I
again.
did do it. I
Right.
could do it. Oh, I don't know if I can do it. I can do it again, but like I don't know. If
Well,
I can do
okay,
it.
How
what
long
was
did it
like-
take?
So fucking long. It was like the first episode I wrote in 2021.
Uh-huh.
Then we were like shopping it around for like 2 years. Amazon picked it up. What year was that? 2022. And then wrote it all. We shot it a couple months later. Wrapped like last August, I think. So it was all like, it was pretty quick actually. It was pretty
Okay.
fast, but it like feels like, you know, a lifetime ago. And you're just so all in.
Amazon picked it up and then Tubi picked it up?
Yeah, exactly. So like
Okay.
Amazon, like in the UK and Key Street Productions, like, you know, got the ball rolling. Then Tubi came in. They're like, we're gonna bring this over here and pop off.
I'm obsessed with the UK connection, and because Big Mood as well. I was like,
Yeah,
Tubi
they're
is picking
so
up all
smart.
of
When
the
I
British
met
shit.
you and you talked to me with an American accent,
We thought you were British.
I thought
love
you
that.
were British.
We definitely thought you were British. Not that we were
And also,
disappointed.
just because
I'm
maybe it's because they
disappointed.
have the accents, but the humor, to me, I feel like British
It was
humor
very
is
British.
kind of specific.
I know. I love the Brits. They're just so funny.
Well,
I
but your
don't
dad's
know.
very big in
They
UK, so I feel like
He
you've been
is,
UK
yeah,
he's not
connected.
British.
He's not British either.
No,
So
he's
it's just kind of
connected.
like,
Yeah.
yeah. I like, it's
You're
just whoever
connected
wants to
to
make
UK.
it. And they kind of like let you run wild in the UK. Like
That's-
less than here.
Okay, that's
Wow.
my
Yeah.
tea with UK kind of Hollywood.
And you're
is
dating a
everything.
UK guy,
I'm dating a
right?
British who was a
Mm.
child actor.
Oh
It just
my
seems like a
God.
bit more like fostering and accessible. I mean, it does
Yeah.
seem like there are just like 5 British actors and they're in everything.
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
Professor McGonagall,
We
like
want
the Love
her.
Actually people,
tired of
and
you.
like, you know,
Professor McGonagall.
Don't
love
French.
her.
whatever.
The Harry
There's,
Potter
there's
cast
only a
is the whole
few.
thing, yeah.
But LA and New York are one in London, which is
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah.
Liverpool as well. Like it seems like very easy to film in other cities and making it look like it's London, which is kind of fun. Even though
Totally,
you
yeah.
you claim Liverpool, which I think was cool as well. And then everything is
Yeah.
just for Channel 4, which is amazing. And they seem
Yeah.
down to clown.
They're just
So-
like, they're so chill. There's no egos. Like
Right.
everyone's just, they don't do showrunners over there. You kind of split that role between like 7 different people.
That's
Mm.
cool.
I like love it. Oh my God.
That's
and the
really
things they let you
great.
do, they kind of just like leave you to play, you know?
Yeah.
And they let
It
us
seems
do
like they
some
do
crazy
respect
shit.
creativity.
And you know what I really
They
loved?
do. They seem to.
Yeah.
I loved the costumes.
Oh my God.
Mhm.
I don't
Daniela
know who your
Pierman,
costume person
goddess.
was, but like,
She did Sex Education the most recent
Oh,
season. She like is
okay,
just,
okay,
she
yeah.
found like a fursuit maker. She's just incredible.
I mean, everything.
That is one
She's
of the most
incredible.
impressive costumes I have ever seen.
sexy
The
dolphin.
dolphin
Oh my
furry costume.
it like, I just got chills everywhere on my body.
It
It's
was amazing.
incredible.
The tits, the,
The
swimsuit,
tits,
like
the
it was just
tits.
perfect.
I know.
And
I
that
really
was
love
the
her.
suit, right? The one we had at
The
the party.
suit. I was
and
like,
the
how'd they get her
scene,
hair?
the scene
So
when she
cool.
opens the door and she goes in and looks
And
at
she's
it,
like,
I was just like, what the fuck
They
is happening?
It was
popped
really good
off with that
furry
scene.
This is good
representation.
TV.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
made it so artistic, just like a stupid little thing, the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, totally.
But
And
you
there's a lot of
fucked that
examples
up.
of that.
I know. I was a little high for that one.
I love
Okay.
that. Wait,
I,
yeah,
like,
take
put
us
it in
through the writing
parentheses. I was like,
process.
they'll delete it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's
my
like
my
so
joke
ugly.
writing process, I'm telling you, I think I come up with the best jokes when I'm high.
Yeah,
you
and
know,
I just write them in my
for
phone.
Me
I
too.
swear
But
to
then
God.
sometimes I read it and I'm like, the fuck was this?
And sometimes
Like,
it's genius. you
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
Sometimes
it's genius,
sometimes
it's
it's
great.
not good,
sometimes
but
it's
sometimes it's
really
really
niche. Really niche.
So niche. Yeah. The process is like, it's not pretty. It's, you know, self-destructive a bit. It's like, I kind of like write it like I want it to be watched, like all in one sitting, just like, let's go. And I don't like get high every time because I was like, I cannot get dependent on being high, like to do my work. Cause like,
Right.
that's just, you know how that ends, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I just like, I do very brief outlines because I know like if I have too much of an agenda with the scene, I'm gonna like come off phony. So
Right.
I kind of just give myself as much freedom as possible. And then sometimes have a little edible for the fun parts, you
Oh,
know? Where I'm like, I
yeah.
don't know what's gonna happen here, so I'll save that.
So let's
for the-
see. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that'll be safe for a high session.
Okay, and then you get it sold, and all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, I'm the boss.
crazy shit.
And how's
yeah.
that being the boss?
Oh my God, I like it a lot. I realized, yeah, I always thought I was very like type B, like don't give a fuck about stuff, but I like really gave a fuck, I found out. And I like
Yeah.
am a bit of a control freak with that.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
know.
you created it.
Yeah.
I think you're entitled.
Oh my God, well thank you.
Well, how do you choose your battles, I guess, of like being a control freak and like sticking to your guns on some stuff, and then obviously you have to let some stuff go?
It's like some are just like logistically impossible. Like we have in the first episode, there's this guy like masturbating in a car, and that originally was supposed to be like on a subway car or like the Liverpool equivalent of a subway. It was a totally different. There might have been like, you know, some fluids involved, and the city of Liverpool was like, no one's ever done that here. Like we can't do that. Like I'm like, people are like masturbating on trains. You're lying. But we couldn't
they're like,
like,
"No,
you
this
can't
is like
fight
New
with that.
York. Nope,
Yeah,
never
legit.
happens.
I'm like, I have like videos and videos of people like coming on trains, but they were like, no.
Did you send those to the city
Yeah.
of Liverpool?
I did send it in our work group chat, and I was like, I'm just saying. Like,
just
this is the
saying,
truth. This is
yeah.
like the real stuff.
Yeah.
But there's just, you know, you like fight for what you believe in, but also like you kind of learn that anything you come up with is better than what you originally had. Like you can't be like too precious about an idea because like then you're just kind of lame, you know. Like
It
nothing's
is
that
always-
genius except for like a lot of things. That,
Except for a lot of
except
the
for all my
stuff.
ideas.
Yeah. That's so true. Like
But
letting
yeah.
it become what it needs to become versus what you first
Totally.
made, which is tough for control freaks.
I'm learning
know.
that. Yeah, you know.
No, it's
out
hard.
here.
Leisure Center is your Lower East Side solution for vintage clothes, shoes, books, posters, home decor, and cute downtown fashion boys. Shop for the boyfriend you have or pick one up while you shop for you. With men's, women's, unisex, and a full range of sizing, Leisure Center delivers the hottest vintage fashion for everyone. Get 10% off online with code HOSE or mention it in-store for discount. Leisure Center at 48 Hester Street in Lower Manhattan. Well, that's amazing. What was maybe
So
like
fun.
the hardest part? Like, what did you have to really grow into?
What's the hardest part? I think like being away from home that long was really hard.
Because how long were you away?
Like
You were-
4 months.
But
I
that's
was like
a
a
long
Liverpudlian. and
Girl,
I'm
we were
basically
away for
Scouse.
1 month
It's
in
tough.
Scotland and London, and
Yeah.
I
Oh my
was
God.
ready to come home. And I
It's
loved
tough.
London.
I can definitely be away, but it
It's
does feel
tough.
like I've started a new life. You
I
know what I mean?
know,
Like if
I
I travel for too long,
know.
I'm like, this is how I live now. This is my life. And then it's kind of crazy.
Well, I just
do love
wanted
to
to come
travel,
home
but
for a
yeah.
little bit. Like, to me, it would have been fine to just go home for a week and then go back. But I
Right.
needed
Yeah.
to come
You
had to, like,
home.
touch
I need to
down.
see my
Yeah.
cat.
Need a touchdown.
Did your
I miss
man
my
come and see you?
Yes, he's a pilot, so he could fly for free over to see me. I know. It's really hot. It's very hot. I know.
Bitch.
Oh my God.
It's huge for
What
me. It's huge for
airline?
me.
Where
He's
did you
with
meet
JetBlue.
him?
The
JetBlue.
internet.
Oh, okay. The
Pinch.
internet. I thought you were
Hell
saying,
yeah.
like, you know,
He was
the
flying my
airport.
plane. We made eye
Yes.
contact. He'd never seen
I was in the
anyone like
cockpit.
me. Yeah,
bitch.
you
So
know.
you're just zipping around for free flying.
I know. I really am. It's
Yes.
amazing. Oh my God. Like I love to travel and my schedule is very flexible. So we're
Charlotte,
bopping
rub me
everywhere.
so I
Can you
can
just
get some of this
fucking-
love,
Yeah,
bitch.
you know.
Can you just like sit shotgun while he flies, or they
No,
don't
you
like that,
can't.
right?
No, 9/11 stopped that from happening. Yeah,
Ugh,
I can't do
so
that. But
annoying.
it's really rude. But I sit in the back and then like he goes and pees and I'm like,
But you
Hey,
can just get on the
Danny.
flight if he's there.
yeah, if there's available
Probably,
seats, yeah,
yeah.
I can. It's
Sick.
like you get to fly for free, but it's standby, so it's kind of like what's available.
Right.
But they always
Okay.
treat you really well, you know. It's
That's
nice.
great.
Yeah, I love it. It's great. Yeah, we have a good
Wow.
time.
Damn.
We're
Wow.
going. He's doing his first flight to Dublin on I think Sunday, and he grew up there, so it's like this big moment.
Oh,
I'm
that's
so
cool.
Is he
excited.
fucking
Yeah,
Irish?
he's Irish.
That's
I know.
cool.
I know.
P.S. I love you.
He's Irish.
Yeah.
I know.
That's
but he doesn't have an
amazing.
accent anymore. He lost it.
Oh, that makes me sad. I
know.
love
It, like,
Maybe
comes
he'll
out
get
a
it
little
back.
bit.
He'll be in Dublin for 5
I'm
seconds
sure he
and he'll
can
be
make
like,
it. I'm sure he can
can.
put it on.
When he talks to his dad, who's still over there,
Of
like it comes
course.
out, you know, a little like,
Oh my God.
laddie, laddie, lad, lad. You know,
right.
kind of
Have
thing,
you
yeah.
met his parents and been to Dublin, or this is
I've
the first
met
time?
like his mom, his dad on FaceTime. So like we're going to Dublin twice next week. We're gonna just fly there and back for his first Europe flight, and then we're gonna go over there for a couple days, and like I'll get to see his dad in person and meet some of the Irish family, and
Oh my God.
you know, see the cliffs and shit. It's
Oh,
gonna be
I
good,
feel like
yeah.
you are like quintessential Irish girl as well.
Oh my
Like,
God, thank you.
Are you
are.
Irish?
I'm like a quarter Irish.
Okay,
and my
cool.
hair is like not actually red. I dyed
whatever.
it, but I
Yeah,
like
maybe
that.
take it up a
you didn't
notch
have to tell
before
us
you
that.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
I was feeling for it. I was
Oh
feeling
my
for
Me
it.
Thank
too.
you so
Yeah.
It like fades into a more natural color. When I first get it every time, I'm like, oh my God,
It's
I'll
so
never leave the
red.
house again. I'm washing my hair like 3 times a day, just like
No,
get it
I
out.
think
I
you
love
would
it
look
red.
so good with
Oh,
the bright
thank
red.
you.
100%.
It's like there's like, you know, 2 different types of red, and there's this one red. Whenever I get it done at first, my dad's like, you look like in Catfish, like the girl who it actually is at the end, you know, like the one that's been catfishing.
Oh my
and I'm like,
God.
Dad,
Nobody will come for you like your parents. I,
I know.
swear to
My parents
God.
come for me with the red.
Oh,
Wow.
mine too.
I
They
know,
come
and
for
I
me with
came in
everything.
not yesterday, the last time I got my hair done, I was like, don't say anything. Like, I know it's too red. Don't say, and they're like, you're just projecting. And I'm like, I am
Don't
actually.
gaslight
Yeah,
me.
I actually am. Yeah.
Don't
They do be
gaslight
doing that,
me.
yeah. But
That's
no.
so funny. How was it like working with your dad?
I like, it's a
Did
good
you work with your
time.
dad on the
They
show?
did. Well, you
This
did the
one I
previous
didn't,
series,
but
right?
yeah, we've done it. We've
Oh,
done
we
a
should
bunch of
talk about
shows together.
that.
Yeah, let's
Wait,
talk
I
about
didn't
it.
know that.
Yeah.
Tell me that.
Yeah, so I'm a bit of a nepo baby. I won't
That's
lie. You know, it's fine. It's
fine.
honestly like it is what it is. I'm like grateful I get to do what I do. You know, but
Period.
yeah, and he, you know, he's great to work with. We definitely like butt heads a bit because, you know, as I told you.
Yeah, I
you
can
know.
imagine like working that closely with a parent.
It's crazy. I'm so grateful though. Like
Yeah.
I really like do love my dad, and getting to work with him is just like it's so cool, and like his dreams are coming true while I'm like right there, you know. It's so special. It
cute.
really is. No, I'm like,
And he probably feels the same way. He's probably how proud is that man?
he's like
my
out
God.
of control of it. Like when the show got greenlit, he sent me a selfie of himself with tears in his eyes. I'm like,
Oh my God.
calm down. Let's do Snapchat next time so it's not permanent. Thank you. But you know,
That's
no, he's so,
so
sweet. I
amazing.
feel like very, very lucky that I get.
Because
to,
are your
you know.
other siblings in the entertainment industry or no?
My one brother is starting to, you know, dabble in the business side of it. So all the shit that
Okay.
like my dad and I don't understand.
Love
He's gonna
that.
try to protect us from that, you know.
Right.
But-
Yeah. Be a lawyer,
Yeah.
be an entertainment
Manager.
lawyer, something like
Exactly.
that.
Yeah, like that kind of shit. The
love
other
that.
ones though are like doing science stuff. Like I was
love
kind of
it.
the failure, you know.
Yeah.
Not
Huge
really.
failure.
Bitches. No, I'm just kidding. Like
That's so
respectfully.
funny.
Yeah.
So you guys did the Amazon show.
Yeah, we worked on
previously.
Shelter together.
yes.
That was so much fun. But like, oh my God, just the hours are absolutely insane,
Yeah.
you know? And it's like 12 to 14 hours a day, no matter what. It's
Let me ask, is
crazy.
Shelter the one where they're like on a boat?
Are there any boats? I don't think there's a boat in
What's
it.
Shelter about? Just tell me. So
It's
I
like,
can
I'm
know.
so bad at this.
You can
but
give
it's
us the whole
like-
plot.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, what happens? There's a guy and his dad dies. And then he like moves to a new town to live with his aunt. And then some like old lady's like, your dad's actually alive. And then it's like, oh my God. And then mystery, etc. But like high school shenanigans spread throughout, you know. It was
Yeah.
so much fun. Oh my gosh. We had a really good time doing that.
And where was that shot?
In New Jersey, actually.
Okay.
We shot at
Amazing.
the high school that my dad went to and had like based it off at. It was so cool. Like getting
That's
to
so
do that
cool.
with him was just like, wow.
That
Good
is
stuff.
cool.
Yeah.
I
So do you
love
think
that.
you're
Really
only
sweet.
gonna? Are you just like I'm a mystery girl?
I just like there's nothing that hits like a good mystery for me. I just
I
love
agree.
the twists and turns.
I just
like
think you're. It was really funny.
It was very
thank
funny.
you. I do
feel
like
like-
comedy. I like writing
I feel
comedy.
like you
yeah.
could
You
do
have a comedy
a
bone,
sitcom,
yeah.
something that's just like
Yeah.
funny. Because for me, I laughed so much.
But
Oh my
what does
thank you.
every production company say and every general I have?
What do
we
they
want
say?
genre bending,
Genre
They
genre
love to bend
combining.
those
And that was
genres.
And
Yeah.
that's
Genre
a genre
bending
bender.
show.
I think
I love
that
to
you
do
have a
that.
perfect niche in comedy
And
thriller.
mystery.
Thank you.
Comedy thrillers.
I just like I try to like write exactly what I like, and I like comedy. I like mystery, like little
Right.
horror, but like not too much horror because I get very scared.
Me
But,
too.
yeah,
but I
it's
really could watch Dead Hot when I was like alone, which
Mhm.
was
Oh,
great.
good. I know. I was like
But-
not too many jump scares.
Exactly. But then it was also spooky.
It was very spooky. I know. I got
But
scared
we
on
like-
set.
She goes,
You know.
it's spooky.
I got
Yeah.
scared on set.
I know. I was like, I can't watch.
You're like, I made this up. What's
Yeah.
gonna happen?
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm so fucked up.
I know.
You know, shit.
It was really fun. And the twists and turns
Oh my
are literally, were you like
God.
always a mystery girl like Nancy Drew, or
I
you
did
grow
some of
into it?
that. I also like would I would read like my dad's books, and those were
Right.
my favorites, you know? Like
Mhm.
like stay up all night reading those, and just I was like, this is the shit I like. And so getting to kind of fuse, like comedy was always like what I was kind of doing naturally, and then combining those was just like. And then I saw the show Search Party. I don't know if you guys know.
Oh my
that.
God, we love Search
Search
Party.
Party.
So
A lot of our friends
obsessed.
are in it. Yeah,
Are
it
you
was
kidding?
really good. Yeah.
That show, like the first time I watched that show, I was like, I was moved to tears. I was like, this is exactly the
really
fucking
good.
shit I want to do. And
Yeah.
I just
Okay,
love.
now that you
oh my
say
God.
that
George
to
is
me,
a
I'm like,
genius.
yeah. That,
I'm
I can
always
It
see
is
like
very
Search
that.
Party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that with like a
can't believe you guys know
even
Search Party.
campier
Wow.
and even I think a little darker maybe. I don't know. Search Party is pretty dark, but I feel like
Yeah.
even aesthetically dark, British. Like you really
It's the
captured
British of it all. They're a
yeah,
little
like
sinister,
it's
you know?
just something
Yeah.
about being like old timey. You just feel like history in the UK
Is
and
there gonna
like
be a season
dark
2?
streets like
I
that.
like we
We're just
don't
talking
know
about
yet,
it.
You
but
don't
I'm
know
like
yet. Okay.
I'm like
You don't wanna
writing the
jinx it.
first episode, but like I'm trying not to get too attached to it because you
Okay,
don't know
yeah,
till you
yeah.
know.
Right.
But oh my God. it's
Because I
just-
want to know what happens.
Me too.
Yeah.
I kind of know. I know a little bit.
You
but-
know what's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
that
I'll tell you if we don't get a season 2. I'll tell you. I
Okay, thank
promise.
you.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
That's
supposed to
really
tell me.
I know.
nice.
I'll tell you anyway. You know, give me one more drink. I'll be like
Tell
telling you whatever you want to
ya.
know. It's fine.
Were there any like ways that you like I guess we can't really talk about it without spoilers, but was there an idea that you were like, oh, I'm gonna take it this way, and then it ended up going like the opposite way?
There's a couple. There's like one at the end that how to word this? Like
I know.
There was
a
I know. It's like there was a suggestion to change a thing to leave the opportunity for a season 2 open that originally was not part of my plan.
Okay.
And I still am kind of like, I don't know if that was the right move, but I do think it is now. But I'm like, the end. I'm
I
kind
think
of
that
like,
was smart.
I think
it
that
was
smart,
really smart.
But I'm like, in reality,
And
I don't think it's the
cool.
truth. And now I'm glad that we did it.
I get it. But I do think that was smart. And that's kind of what I was hinting at with that question was, sometimes you make concessions or whatever. But I think that was a genius move.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
I'm like, I'm happy it happened now for sure. But like, I never want to like leave you with like blue balls at the end of a season. You know, I want you to know everything. Go.
That's the worst, especially with a true crime. Yeah. Where it's like, it's just literally, you're never going to know. I think that this genre is satisfying because you can wrap it up at least with like a half bow.
Yeah,
so you can
that little half bow,
bit
you know, and it's like, you're not going to get the other half for now.
Totally.
But like, hopefully you're still satisfied, you know?
Right. I know. Well, as much as we were talking before you got here, the writing process of like, you get the idea, it's so exciting. Every single moment is hell. It's in horrible. Between. Yeah. Just you're going through it, you're trying, whether it's, for me, an article about bottle service or, a full-blown TV show or a pilot or whatever we're writing. And then
it could be an email. It could be
even an email. It
could be a text message. It could be, oh my God. It's
sometimes you go to a party and it's worth it. Like it comes out and you're just like, yes, everything's incredible. Everything's incredible. And then you either have more work to do, which is its own task, or you don't have work to do, which is also rough. Then you're like,
really
it's over.
Hard.
It's over.
It's over. Yeah. Like,
or you have more homework.
It's just, and I don't know if it's like the same for you, but I think the worst, like the first draft, I'm having a good time.
Yes.
The first rewrite, I'm like, I want to die. Like, you're just trying to like preserve certain things. There's a lot of like letting things go and then like being locked into fake rules where like, this happens though. And it's like, wait, it doesn't happen. Like, I made it up. Like, it doesn't have to happen. Yeah. So I'm just like struggling with that right
Totally.
now.
And sometimes I'm like, edits hurt my feelings. Where I'm like, what do you mean? And then like, once I get my ego out of it, then I'm like, okay, actually, you're right. And it's like, just like.
It's the note behind the note usually. You know?
Exactly.
Like, it's tough out here.
It's so tough. Do you have like a trusted team that you're like,
oh my God, absolutely. At Key Street, I work with, there's a script executive, Charlie Quinn. He was at the party. He's like, he's great.
Yes, he's British.
He's British.
He's
the British one.
Yeah.
He's like so great and has like fucked up ideas in the best way and like can just, see things on a macro level that my brain cannot at all. So he helps me like morph it into nice things. And then our script editor, Hannah Collins, who does like the same thing. And she's just like a little genius. She's like 22 and just like killing it. Ugh. I know, it makes me feel a little bad, but it's okay.
That's someone you want on your team.
Exactly. Yeah. She's like young and cool and
person.
Hot. Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They keep it real for me for sure.
That's great. That's so good
stuff. Yeah.
I mean, do you have any like advice for anyone who's? I hate to even ask.
Oh my God!
Like, everyone's
no
pressure.
Yeah,
no pressure. Because it's kind of like, don't do it, but it's like, no.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you advice if you want.
Right.
No,
yeah.
I think like for me, trying to like forget everything you've ever seen before when you're writing something, just keep it. Yeah. We've seen a million times the scene where like, someone spots someone in the distance and they think it's someone and then it's like someone else, you know what I mean? And just trying to like find ways to do a twist on that or do it originally and just like not, doing the same thing you've seen a million times. I don't know.
Love that. I feel like people should apply that to comedy as well.
I agree.
To their jokes.
I agree.
Oh my God.
Right? Because there's so many of the same kind of joke.
Format.
And it's like same format. And it's like,
subject.
Do comedy like you've never heard comedy before and just say something else.
Yeah. Everyone like knows. Like we know what you're doing if you're doing that,
Well, also I feel
it's
like
tough.
you used really good like devices. Like this won't give too much away, but like that hat thing. Where it's like just a random, like a hat is picked up. And then you see the hat here and here, and it's, used in all these fun ways where it's like you would never clock it until it's like,
until it's
too
time
late.
so much.
Then you gotta
exactly.
clock it. Yeah.
And
hopefully you clock it enough.
Good. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I know. Like I thought you did a really just amazing job and made such a really cool show.
Thank you so much. I'm like very happy with how it turned out. It's
Hell
like
yeah.
definite. It's like the first time I've written something that feels like, or like something that's been made of something that I've written, where it feels like me and like actually like I'm like this is
That's
this
so
is me,
nice.
you know. And like
After
of course
go
I have
through all
notes for
those
myself, but
hands, you
I
know, that's
know.
what's really cool.
The UK, they just like I'm like in every single like email from like, you know, a photo on someone's phone to like a little weird noise you hear. Like I'm just like on it, you know, and getting to do that is so cool. And I don't know if I could like do that as much in the US. I don't know. I'd love to, but like
I mean, even just from the aspect of like we're striking. We're, you know, the business here, it's crazy. It's really
I
not.
know.
They're never going to
Nothing's
strike in the UK
friendly.
because they're probably treating them equally.
they
Treating
are.
them,
It's
you know,
nice.
paying
The
them what
hours
they
you know when you're
deserve.
done. Like they have
Yeah.
the end time on the call sheet. And here it's like you just have to
We'll
add
stop
like 12
when
to
we
14
want to
hours.
when
stop.
it's- yeah.
It's
Yeah.
horrible. Yeah, no, it's a bit more humane from what I've like witnessed. And yeah, I
Interesting.
like the UKers. They're
Hell
good
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
I love
we have
it.
a good time.
They're so cool.
I love
They're
it so much.
cool.
It was the first time I ever went was with her, and it was like what 2 years ago now,
I think
almost
3.
Where were you guys?
3. We were at Scotland, and then we went to London.
We did the Fringe
I want to do
Festival.
Scotland. So, oh my god.
Yeah,
we
I
did.
did Fringe.
want to go to that
performing.
so badly.
Yeah.
You
We
should.
didn't-
I
you
think
should.
you'd actually
You
love
should.
it.
I would
Yeah.
love to. I need to. Like simply.
It is
Yeah.
a good place to go in and take in performance.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We
I
were
like
really
that.
tired, so we didn't see as much performance as we would have liked.
But we saw
Yeah.
some good ones.
and we didn't do
weren't
any
performing,
of the,
so it was
you
like
love Game of Thrones. You didn't even go to the Game of Thrones
I
castle.
There's a
didn't.
Game of
I
Thrones
didn't.
one. I
There's a
love
Game of Thrones castle.
too.
There's a
There's
big
castles
hike.
that
We
were
didn't do
fun.
that
I didn't do
either.
that either.
We
Oh
went
my
to the Harry
God.
Potter thing for a second.
But we were doing shows every
day. We had
night.
one day off.
That's
Yeah,
exhausting.
we had one day off.
and then
I
you're
was
just getting
tired.
drunk,
I
and
don't
then
know
you're
how to do that.
hungover. You wake up, you do the show, you get drunk again. It just like it was a crazy schedule.
It was a crazy time, but it was
How do you
absolutely
do
worth
it?
it.
Really
But I will
fun.
say, London, England has my heart.
Forget it.
They
It has
pop
my heart.
off
I must
there.
have
It's
to
so
go.
cool.
and
did a
Liverpool
show
is
there.
actually
I did-
very cool.
I actually love
I did
Liverpool
shows
too.
there.
In London,
and I loved the audience.
It's a fantastic.
they're
They
so
were
cool.
so fun.
They're like real. Yeah, I love London. I do. I haven't spent as much time there, but I'm hoping to.
yeah.
Yeah, like my fiance will be flying there, so I'm like, I'm
Work.
gonna come
Hell
with all the
yes.
time. You know, have little 24-hour dates there. And yeah, I know.
Okay, that's the
It's cute
sexiest
shit.
thing I've ever heard.
It is.
It actually might
Wow.
be. Yeah. I know. No, I love him so much. I'm just like,
Fuck yeah.
very
Yeah,
obsessed,
and I saw you guys. Wait, so is there going to be anything really fun and cool at your wedding? Do you
Oh
want
my
any
God, yeah,
suggestions
yeah.
from me?
I would love some suggestions.
I was
actually,
just at a wedding, and what I really loved was that they had food at every turn of the corner.
Food is so,
So,
important.
yeah.
To
There was
us.
food
Yeah.
before people went into the ceremony. There was food in the middle between the
Yes.
ceremony and the reception. There was food after the reception, and then food at the after party, which is the bowling. Are you doing that? Is this the same place?
The bowling alley.
The bowling alley.
We
they did the
might do the
after
bowling
party.
alley for the bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
we're gonna
doing
get
the
a Shake
after party
Shack truck
there.
though, because we're like, that's our passion. That's our favorite
love that.
fucking burger in the
Oh
whole
my God,
world. I
do
know.
that.
Oh,
That's
we're
so
you don't
fun.
need help
We're
from
gonna.
me.
We
Do
absolutely
that.
do. No, food is like we've been to weddings where you're like so hungry, you're eating like the little cookie you're supposed to bring home like as
Right.
a treat. You know,
Mhm.
we're not
Horrible.
doing that.
No,
we're gonna
no,
be
they had food
eating. Yeah.
Every single step of the way. And also the theme, what they told us to wear, they said they were like, wear your kookiest, craziest,
Oh my God.
funnest, like flyest outfit. So
I
everyone
love
was
that.
just wearing like, some people got the assignment, some people didn't, most people did.
That's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
But
okay.
it was really fun because it was
I
like,
love
okay,
that.
now I know I'm supposed to wear something
Not that I was
fun.
gonna say
Yeah,
somebody
you, like,
didn't. I'm
can't
just
go
saying I
too
could see
far.
how that would go wrong.
I can see, nothing
Yeah.
could go wrong
You
with
know when
that.
people like stealing the attention, like I gotta be the center of attention.
No,
for
that's
sure.
true. Like, they were
Yeah.
like, go off.
I
And you know
love
what?
that.
They looked so good because I got the vision as soon as I saw them. My friend Jen wore like a blue custom suit, and then her wife now came out in this like long, and I was like, it's Elvis. And
Do you have your
Priscilla.
dress?
No, I don't. I don't
You
have
got
it yet.
Take your
time.
I don't know.
Take your
Everyone's
time.
like, what are you doing? Like,
I
get
had
to the
mine
shop
made.
No,
right
get
I had
now.
something
mine made.
vintage. Get some
You know-
like sick, like
Ooh, okay.
old, I don't know. Steve, I'm thinking Steven Sprouse because we're talking about the UK.
Mm.
My
Okay,
dream
okay.
wedding dress.
I don't know
like
fashion
Kate-
too well.
You might want to
so-
have,
we gotta
and also
go.
you're probably gonna
Please.
do more than one.
I would like to.
Yeah, do more than one.
I want to
to
pop off.
I
you
had
know?
two. I
Yeah.
had one that I had made custom because the designer was like, we don't have this fabric anymore. We're not making this dress anymore. And I was like, I'm gonna have it made. And then I had another African. My husband's African, so I had like my African dress.
Oh my God, fun. Did you have
Yeah.
2 weddings or was this all
No,
the same
one
wedding?
wedding, one
Just
day,
one.
just to switch and
Incredible.
change of outfits.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. No, I'm excited for that part of it. But also like, yeah, there's so much pressure. They're like, what are you doing? Like,
Don't.
you only have 14 months
Don't
left.
even
what
work.
you
Oh
want.
my God.
Treat
you have
your wedding like
14
you
months
treated
I have
that
a timer
show.
on my phone. It's like, wait, let me tell you exactly how many. We have
Oh, yeah, you
1
have the
month,
countdown.
2 months, 1 year, 2
Yeah.
months, 2
Charlotte,
days.
my
treat your wedding
God.
like you treated that show.
It's fine.
Treat it like you've never
Okay.
been to a wedding before and just
I
let it
love
be
that.
the
Oh my
wedding
God,
of your
yes.
dreams.
That's a
Work.
really good idea.
We have like one requirement and it's a ham leg, you know, like those like hamoni iberico where it's like we need someone like
Prosciutto?
slicing ham. Yeah,
Perfect.
kinda.
That's
I
her
know.
I
dream. She loves
fucking love
prosciutto.
Oh my God,
prosciutto.
come through. Literally,
She's
just
made
come
of
Oh my
through.
prosciutto
God,
and
don't
cheese,
tempt me.
Melissa's.
I love that's. I could live off of that. Yeah,
I know,
100%.
ham is very,
yeah.
The forms of ham are like transcendent. I love
I
it,
know,
yeah.
isn't it crazy? Just
So
depending on how you
good.
slice it, it's really incredible.
I know. And how
Yeah.
you like chill it or like
Chill it,
dry
yeah.
it. Whatever
or
they
put
do
it
with
with
the ham. I
like a
love it.
melon. It's totally different now versus
With a
cheese.
melon.
Wow. All right.
I'd love a melon.
Okay, Charlotte.
Yeah.
Where like just
Yes,
plug,
plug
everything
everything.
that you
Plug,
want to
plug,
plug.
plug.
Oh my God. Just watch the show. It's like
Watch
all I want.
Dead
Dead
Hat on
Hat.
Tubi.
Watch the
Tubi.
It is
show.
truly so funny.
Oh my
It's
God,
so
thank
funny,
you. That's
twists
like all I
and
care
turns.
about.
It'll
Thank
keep you up at night in the best way. You're
I
gonna
hope
want to
so.
watch it all in one sitting. It's so good.
Oh my God, thank you guys so much.
Congratulations.
Thank
Congratulations
you. I'm
on
so
the
excited.
wedding, on your show.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I'm
On
really
having a
hyped.
pilot fiance. Honestly, bitch, just congratulations.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
you
thank
really did a
you.
good
It's been a good
job.
year. It's been a good year. It's been a
Hell
good year.
yeah.
I'm
Thanks
hyped.
for coming.
They're
Yay,
coming.
thank you.
Thank you. Oh my God, thank you guys.
Oh my God,
much
perfect.
It was so
fun.
fun.
You guys are so much fun.